What's going on YouTube? OCD for EDC here, and what I got for your face balls today is this is a brand new Spyderco model that was just shipped to me. It actually came in a couple of days ago, but I just opened it for the first time. But I also have some really exciting news. There are two more brand new Spydercos coming, and I will hopefully have them tomorrow. One is a brand new steel, which that's exciting. It's the first model out in a brand new steel. Not going to tell you which one. And there's another brand new Shaman that's coming as well. So that's a really good one. I'm excited to get those in hand. However, we're going to take a look at this one here real quick. And I'm also going to show some brand new modded by yours truly Spydercos here in just a minute. So those I'll be shipping out very, very soon, but it's a fitting video. So this particular model right here, this happens to be a Sportsman Supply Inc. You can see it right there. A dealer exclusive. And let's just get into the knife. This one is the Delica with the glow-in-the-dark Zome FRN pattern with black hardware, black lockback bar, or the backlock bar, pocket clip, blade, everything is blacked out. So really cool knife. Real quick here, I do have other lights on, so it's going to be kind of hard to see probably, but you can see here that that does glow in the dark really, really well. So I personally like the Zome pattern better than just the standard glow in the dark. I think it just gives it a little more visual interest, if you will. But yeah, cool little knife. Of course, everybody's familiar with the Delica. But this one here, let's see. Yeah, I was pretty sure it's going to be VG10. But the Zome glow in the dark is the interesting part here, as well as all the blacked out hardware. So this knife did come out with the exact same configuration. However, it did have silver hardware or uncoated hardware and a VG10 blade that we're going to get into in just a moment. So I had one of my viewers hit me up, and he had an interesting idea. So he sent me this knife right here. This happens to be an Endura, and this particular Endura, you can see it has my collector club number on it at the moment, and it is rocking a VG10 blade, because this blade came originally in a Zome glow-in-the-dark handle, which I'm going to show you in just a moment. And then there's this knife. This is a Spyderco Delica. This is in the Zome orange handle. And you can see that this is a sprint run as well, 16V. And this was actually this was a dealer exclusive. I can't remember who did it. I think I have the box sitting here. Yeah. So this particular knife, I think it was Cutlery Shop, if I remember correctly. Yes, it was. So you can see right there, Cutlery Shop exclusive. And so this particular knife originally came with the Zome orange scale, and it came, you can see it right now, it's got a VG10 blade in it. But it originally came with a HAP 40 and SUS 410 blade, SUS 410. So it was a Sanmai construction blade. Okay, so this viewer sent me this knife originally. This one had a Vitoku 2 and SUS 410 Sanmai blade. So he sent me this one, and he wanted me to take the blade out of this knife, put it into the Zome glow-in-the-dark handle, as well as he wanted to purchase this knife, and he wanted the Sanmai blade out of this knife into the glow-in-the-dark handle. And then he also wanted me to acid wash both of the blades. So I did something, that was all he said. And so I wanted to make these things look cool, and so I'm about to show them to you right now. So here they are. We have the Endura and the Delica, both in Zome glow-in-the-dark pattern, and I acid washed the blades on both of them. So one of the things that I did, you can see down the spine, you can see the strip of color there for the San Mai, which is super cool. You can see the blades are centered. This one, the Delica, also centered up perfectly. Both of these knives turned out really great. I ended up having to swap out the backlock bars as well. It really on the Endura was the only one that was a problem, but I did it on both just because the fitment wasn't good from this knife to this one. But they are working perfectly now, centered up, and let me show you the blade here. One other thing that I did, I put the Spyderco logo back into the blade, so it's kind of hard to show it because I don't have a good light source there to reflect it, but the Spyderco logo is shiny, so you can see her right there. So I'm pretty happy with the way these turned out, and here you go. This is the San Mai blade with an acid wash. Really like the way it turned out. I personally think that it's super cool. Like I said, put the Spyderco logo back into the blade, but really, really cool. I'm really happy with the way these all turned out. Let me show you the Delica. I did something a little bit different on the Delica, wanting to make it pretty cool. So you can see the Spyderco logo right there. I got a little oil on the blade, but check out this up here on the blade tang, if you will. It almost looks, yeah, it's hard to describe really, but I got the same effect on both sides, and this is just a difference in how I prepped the metal. And yeah, like I said, I'm just really happy with the way these turned out. They look really, really cool. Just something totally different, and I think the blades go well with the glow in the dark Zome handles. Let me see what it looks like if I turn the light off. I don't know. Yeah, that doesn't do very good at all. But anyway, there you go. Those are the two blades there. One of the things, so I resharpened both of these. Obviously, I acid washed them, so you have to do a little resharpening. But this knife, the first time I opened it was here on screen, and so we are going to see how factory edge is stacking up with my edge. So I've got two of my examples here, and so let's see what we're working with. So that we're going to use this for the static test, or the control test, if you will. So this is right from Spyderco. This blade has not touched anything. And here we go. 160. That's pretty good. I might be in trouble here. That's a really, really good result for a factory edge. Most are not in that range. So we'll see. I have not tested my edges yet, so I have no idea what this is going to yield. I might just be embarrassed here, but we'll see. So I'm going to tear that out. We'll start with the Endura. Here we go. Yeah! There you go. OCD for EDC coming in hot with a 105. So not my best work ever, but it's still extremely sharp. So for those that don't know, you're shaving arm hair at like around 350, or well, yeah, about 350s, where you're no longer like cutting paper, or I'm sorry, shaving arm hair reliably. So 105 is, yeah, that's extremely sharp. So anything under 200 is doing really, really good. So I'll here in just a second. I'll show you the scale. Utility knife blades, I think, are like between 2 and 300. I can't. I'll show you the chart here in just a second. So let me tear that out. And now we'll throw the Delica on here and see, hopefully, I can be 2 for 2. Here we go. Oh, 165. So apparently I spent a little bit longer on the strop with the Endura. But like I said, it's still extremely sharp. Hold on just a second. Here is, if I turn it the right direction, here is the chart for the best certified sharpness tester. And so you can see here that once you get below 300, so 350 to 250 to 350's new high-end cutlery edges, utility razor blades are in the 150 to 200 range. So, you know, these two Delicas, both of them are in the range of like a new utility knife as far as sharpness is concerned. And anything below that is, like I said, you know, it's getting really, really sharp. Like these are super sharp. I am going to do one more test on my Delica here just to see if, let's see what we get here. I'm going to test a little bit different spot on the blade. Oh, 110. So, yeah, maybe I've got a little bad spot on the edge. I was going to say the 165, like, it should be better than that, but I don't know. Maybe there was a little piece of dirt or something. Maybe I'll go one more time just to verify the result here, but I don't know. I may have, yeah, like I said, there might be a little bad spot in the edge that I'm not seeing, but I was a little surprised with the 165 because I generally can pretty repeatably get down in like 120, like between 100 and 125 pretty easily. But let's do her again. Yeah, so I went back to the original spot. So I do have a little bad spot in here because, so you can see there's the difference. So the first test was 165. The second one, I moved further up the blade. So the first and second test I did about right dead center of the blade. And the first and the third test I did right here. The second test I did up in this area. I moved the knife back a little bit where I was actually cutting the test media. And so my 3 test results were 165, 110, and 170. So I obviously have got a bad spot in that blade somewhere. So I'll hit her on the strop again before I ship them out and get them tuned up. Speaking of strops, this is the strop that I use from sharpeningsupplies.com. Go check them out. You can get a strop just like this. Really great company, and they offer some really great stuff. This strop works fantastic. That's what I sharpen or strop both of these knives with, and it does a great job. Double-sided. It's 12 inches long, 3 inches wide, so you can do big knives on this. Really great paddle style strop. Been really pleased with it. So, leave some comments below. Tell me what you guys think of the Endura and the Delica, both in Sanmai construction with acid washed blades. And then here is the Delica in the black blade. So hopefully you guys, let me know what you think about these. Do you like that look? Do you not? Do you like that I put the Spyderco logo back in the blade? I reground both of these blades so they would match. And this one was damaged when it was sent to me, so I reground it to straighten it all out. And yeah, but to get consistent finishes, you have to they have to be really flat and good. So by doing the regrind and the acid etch, you're going to do away with the laser etching on the blade. And so both of these have been reground, acid etched, and like I said, I put the Spyderco logo back in there. I thought it was a cool touch. You guys tell me what you think. Do you guys like them? And was that something you think is better than the original? Do you like having the two-tone blade? My household, my kids and my wife, they're a little split. My son isn't the biggest fan of this, and my wife and daughter think it looks pretty cool. So anyway, it's, not for everybody, and I fully understand that, but to each their own. You guys let me know what you think. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Have a great day. Hope everybody's staying safe out there. World's crazy at the moment. And we will catch you next time. Later.